Hey y'all, it's Holly. Sorry, I just got done watching, or rather rewatching, the 2009 Friday the 13th, which completes the series for me, meaning the next video will be the ranking video. Although you may be able to guess how that's going to go. Either which way, this one, for good reason, is considered one of the better remakes of the early 2000s. This one is really good. I do like that it kind of just combines the first three originals, which, goes back to like my issues with bits of two and stuff. Um, but this movie is also chock full of like actors that you knew from that time period. Like obviously Jared Padalecki, who, I mean, still doing things. Um, Trent was in Transformers as the bully guy. Um, of course, Danielle Panabaker Jenna, Sky High, Crazies. Um, Whitney was in Captain America 1, which I think she was just like a date, like when they go to the World's Fair kind of thing. Um, Chewie, played by Aaron Yu. Funnily enough, I will see again later down the road because he's in the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street, but he's also in 21 and Disturbia. Derek Mears is an amazing Jason. He has a really great presence as Jason. Bree, played by Juliana Guile, was in Captain America Civil War, so that's kind of funny. And that. Um, Arlen Escarpita as Lawrence was in Foundation 5, so, like a lot of people, I'm like, I know all these guys. Um, but even like small roles, like you have the guy from Hostel and Green Inferno, Hostel Part 2. I mean, I think he was the guy who ran out after drilling the blonde girl's eye. He ran out and got eaten by the dogs. That guy appears as a cop and dies immediately. Either way, throughout this movie though, it was funny, like be like, this movie looks familiar, but not in the sense that I have seen it before, so duh, it looked familiar. But like the shots and stuff is like the vibe of this is very familiar. Like I've seen it with a different movie. Turns out, yes, because the director Marcus Nespel did what is most people consider the best remake of the early 2000s, being Texas Chainsaw. So that's kind of funny. Well, yeah, this looks very similar to that. Um, the other thing that is a funny little tidbit is, so as I have mentioned at some point in these videos, one of the videos, one of my reviews down the line, um, I had spent some time in a treatment facility, mental health stuff, fun things. Either which way, we had a creative writing class thing, and I thought, hey, I got a perfect like little horror story because I think it was around October at that point. I got a perfect little horror story. Dude and girl spending a night by a lake. He, dude leaves to go to the restroom out in the woods. Girl's like, hey, like something happens. Guy walks back, sees the girl in a sleeping bag. Sleeping bag is over a fire. He runs to help her. Bear trap, whole 9 yards. I had completely forgotten that I had stolen that kills completely from this movie. I knew it was like, yeah, this is kind of Friday the 13th, but I completely forgot it's exactly the Friday the 13th. But I think I wrote it better with better dialogue. But to that point, I do really like that there is a mini Friday the 13th before the credits, like the opening credits. That is a fun little thing that they did. Um, and um, speaking on that too, though, is going back to my thing I mentioned in a few of the other Friday the 13th reviews is that I do feel like each one has at least one to two good kills, memorable kills. This one has two, I would say. Technically three, depending. So obviously the first one is the girl in the sleeping bag, shit catching on fire. You can argue her boyfriend's like the kid who was in As Above, So Below, like getting hit. Like that whole scenario is the one I remember. Partly because I originally saw this movie when I was a senior in high school. Um, and naturally, of a person of that age, the death I remember more so is what is her name? Chelsea's death. Being which she's topless in the water. He stabs her through the dock, pulls her up. Naturally, that scene's going to be stuck in a 17, 18-year-old's brain. Hmm. Uh, but yeah, this movie has a lot of really good deaths, a lot of really good scenes. I do really like the more realistic take, for the most part, of Jason, being like he uses the tunnel systems. Granted, tunnel systems make no goddamn sense. Like, did he dig that himself? Was that already the case? What was the point of all that? I don't know. But I also like that they show that the beginning show that Jason saw his mom's death kind of thing, which I think they did in two, like part two. But it's one of those things was like, okay, yeah, this is starting to make a bit more sense. They were trying to make a bit more sense. Let's see, what else? Um, yeah, no, this one was just a kind of just a chill watch. I did like it a lot. Um, Trying to think anything else that like popped out of my head. Jason, I blanked for a sec, so give me a sec. Jason, mom, Ah, right, yes. The shots. Some of the shots in this movie, like I already said, kind of look familiar, but there's a lot of really cool aura farming from Jason. Like when he's on the roof of the house, just standing above or in the road, that kind of stuff. Those kind of shots are really cool, and I did really like those. Besides all that, as always, if you like my stuff, if you want to see more, because after I finish this, after the next video of the ranking, I I may not do Nightmare right away. There'll be another series I'm gonna do, but you'll find that out if you subscribe. So always leave a comment, leave a like, share this amongst your friends, all that great jazz. See you later.